Okay, so here's the starting lineup. Here's how many plays guys are going to play, and when they're going in, and how many times we're going to throw the ball and run the ball. Perfect. Okay, you got it.
Can you repeat that?
Ain't worth repeating. What do you got?
You talked on the radio this morning about, I think you said you want Tedrick to really cut it loose and to really test his boundaries. What did you mean by that?
No, I want him to feel comfortable and supported that we believe that the guy's a really good player, and we just want him to let it go and cut it loose and not hold back, playing cautious or anything. I think he's got a lot of plays in him, which he's shown, and he's given us the confidence to support him in that manner. So I just don't want him to be inhibited, try to work his way in, that kind of thing. Let's go. And I've got confidence that he's going to do all right.
Is part of that to see a play that see if he can make a certain play versus if he wants to not?
No, I'm just trying to find what his potential is, and so I want to support him and let him know that we believe in him and we see it, and just give him a chance to go for it.
How much do you, obviously you've seen a lot from him so far, how important is it to see it on Thursday and game action?
Well, it is, but you never know about his opportunities. It all depends on what happens in the game, how many chances they give him. He may or may not have them, but we've seen a lot now. He's really been active, and so I want this to happen so that he can feel confident and he knows he can do what he's shown out here, and it may not happen this week. It may take us the whole preseason, to figure that out. But the main thing is to keep him strong, keep moving, keep him believing, and I think he's going to do some good things.
What's the most important thing for you to see on Thursday night?
Running and hitting. Just the guys getting out there and playing football for the first time, and that's their love of the game showing up, because they understand that now is the time. We've been waiting and holding back. You hold back all off season. It's really not a football mentality in the off season. You have to just hold off and hold back. Now they don't have to hold back anymore. So I'm looking to see if they can embrace the moment and jump on it, and we can play our tail off and run up and down the field on those kickoffs and show what they got and have some fun playing the game we love.
Looked like Jamarco Jones got a series at right tackle today. How?
He has been. Yeah, we've been starting to work him to see. We're looking for guys that can flip and play both sides, and just to see what that shows us. Sometimes guys get inhibited when they go to the other side, and all that. We're just trying to see how natural he is. He's been a left side guy a lot, so he has shown a real good savvy, about the game, and he's precocious, in his awareness and stuff, so we're just, we think that maybe there's a chance that it'll come easy to him to play on the right side as well. We'll find out.
I know you've added a couple new pieces to the offensive line this offseason. Where do you feel like they are heading into the first preseason game?
I've been really impressed with DJ Fluker. He's really been kind of what we had hoped he would be. He's such a big man. He's a giant of a guy. He's 355 or something, and you can't move him. He can hold the point on pass protection, which is really nice. And he's been very aggressive coming off the ball. I've said this, that he worked with Mike last year at the Giants, so he has the carryover of the system and all of that. He's been really impressive this time around. The whole first group has done a nice job so far, and so we're anxious to see George come along, come out off his rehab. He's doing quite well. Odiamo getting back into things. Roos, Joey, all those guys. We're looking for them all. Jamarco has been a real surprise that he has been able to pick stuff up so soon. Mike is really impressed with him. So we'll find out, and so we finally get to play ball. But the line of scrimmage work on both sides of the ball has been really good. It's been game-like, so our guys are ready to play up front.
And when you have that kind of confidence in the offensive line, how much more confidence does it make you to open up the playbook for the run game, the pass game? Well, we're a little different than we've been. We have a little more spread in the things that we're trying to do with the running game in particular, which is nothing, this isn't rocket science, but it is giving us a chance to just work our guys in some different principles and some man-blocking schemes and all of that. And our guys have really taken to it. Mike is a master of it, and he's doing a great job in transitioning these guys. So I am excited. I don't know about how much that means we're opening up the playbook more, I don't know, but we want to run the football here. We know that that's been crucial to our success. It's part of the whole system and how it works, and so it's probably the part of our team that I'm most looking forward to. So, well, I really almost screwed that one up. Anyway, so it's looked very good in practice, and everybody's gonna play. We'll show all the running backs.
Fant still a thought at right tackle down the line?
It's possible. Yeah, we're just trying to get him going, and he's not up to full load of plays yet in practice. Although I think we get a chance to play him in the game a little bit and get him out there. But that's down the road a little bit for him.
Is DJ still working his way back physically? DJ
Fluker. I think he's doing it. You know, he's practicing as much as we want to practice him. We have to look after him. He's a big man. He's had some issues in the past, but at this point, he's taken most of the reps that we need him to take. So I have no problem. He can go. He's going to play whatever we need him to play in the game.
A year ago, this time, you guys were really talking to George Fant, just all the progress that he had made. You guys were really impressed. He was borderline devastated, and he was telling me like, how he put all that work in for nothing when he first got hurt. But he's kind of bounced back. What have you seen from him, just from the initial moment, how he responded to that, and how he's responded over the last month?
Yeah, he was crushed. He had put everything he could possibly put into that offseason, was ready to go. Everything was clicking, and then he has an accident, and he was crushed by it. But it didn't take him long to get back on track. He's had a great rehab and recovery. He's back going. He's going to be full speed here, to play for the season when the season comes up. We don't want to even try to evaluate him for a couple more weeks. Just let him keep getting back and show him that he can do everything. And then that's why we're not moving him around right now. We just want to let him be really comfortable and get in the groove, and we'll see what happens. We were real impressed with him before. We still are. He's a heck of a prospect, and we'll see what happens. Now, we didn't have Dwayne then, so it's a different setting for us now, and that caused us to get Dwayne, and so we'll see how it plays out. But I'm really happy for him. He feels a lot better about all of this. It's worked out. He's coming and he's back.
Is Maxwell okay?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a groin thing that's bothered him, a hip flexor thing, and we'll see what happens on the weekend or on Thursday.
For a young guy like Tedrick out there for the first time, so what kinds of things do you make sure the moment isn't too big?
Well, I think that's kind of what I'm alluding to, that we're trying to get him to feel really confident and believe in himself. That's the big thing. He needs to feel our support as well. So that's kind of how the conversation has been. He's done nothing but good stuff, and he's had no reason not to feel good about himself. But he's still got to make that transition to the game and let it show up. And we need to see him respond to when things don't go right, and if play gets away from him, and how does he come back and all of that before we know. But what I can tell and the sense I have from he's going to be fine. He's very comfortable, and I think he's really excited about this opportunity that's showing right now.
How important is it for a guy like Chris Carson coming from an injury to get back out there?
He's back. Yeah, it is important, but he's way back. He had a phenomenal offseason. He was really the star of the offseason in that he was just so fit, so strong, so explosive from the moment we got back. So he's over all of that. What's important is just gets back out and playing ball again. It's been a while. So, but he looks great, and I can't imagine that he's going to have any problem with it at all.
How much can Brandon Marshall help Trey Flowers day-to-day now that Marshall's on the
field? Well, there's no question he will. He's a different style receiver than the other guys we have, and he's a savvy guy with he's got a lot of tricks and stuff. So all of that over time will pay off. Yeah.
Seeing Trey maybe out there quite a bit on Thursday, what do you want to see?
Yeah, I'm excited. He's going to get a chance to play a lot of ball, and he just needs to be out there and play. He just needs to see what it's like and see what it feels like and come back play after play and series after series. So he'll get a lot of work, and I'm really excited for him. He's done a fantastic job. He's really bought in. He's made the transition to go to corner. Now we need to see. He's a feisty guy, and so we need to see how that plays into it when he deals with the challenges that come your way at corner. So I'm real impressed with him so far.
For a guy like Rashad, how much can be gained in terms of learning the pass protection part in a game setting versus the way he gets out here?
We've taxed the crap out of him. I mean, he's seen so much stuff. We've thrown so many things at him. There's really not that many more things that they can throw at him. Just like all of the guys, they just got to transfer what we're doing here to the game and not let things change for them. We don't want him to play any different than the way they practice. He has done a beautiful job, and you've seen him. You guys know he's a very exciting player. This is an area that he just needed to elevate. Well, he totally embraced the challenge. He has not missed a step on this. He's plenty physically gifted enough to take care of business. At 236 or whatever the heck he is, that's a big man taking on whomever's coming. And so we're not worried about him at all. I think he's ready to go. Now, but he'll get better. No, he'll get better, no question.
Coach, it's always exciting to get back at CenturyLink Field. How special is it for you and the players to get back at that?
Yeah, this is a big deal. It's a really big deal. We're practicing a lot of stuff, and it's not just the football stuff. It's the preparation, it's the setting, it's getting comfortable with all of the mode and the build up to the game and all of that. So, I make a big deal about these preseason games because I want to gain a lot out of them. I don't want to just go out there and see what happens. I want these guys to gain not just on the field, but all of the processing that is necessary for them to keep their minds and their performance on, intact and all that. So, hopefully the fans will have fun and get crazy for him, and they'll get the noise feel and all that kind of stuff. But mostly it's kind of it's the hotel, it's getting to the stadium, and all that kind of stuff, and where the locker room is. And there's a lot of things for these guys to get comfortable with, because we have to play really great football at home to have a good football season. That's just the way it is. You got to dominate at home if you're going to be any good, and we know that. We followed our seasons, and you all know that, how that works. So it starts with getting comfortable there and taking advantage of the setting.
What happened to J.R. Speezy?
He sprained his ankle a little bit. The guy fell on the back of his leg early when he was playing the other day, and it was the same leg that he broke, so we're just being extra careful with it. He looks to be fine, but he's got a bit of an ankle sprain.
You talked after the Bach game about sort of being disappointed with Eddie and a couple penalties. How have you seen him respond the last couple of days?
I don't think he's had one since. That's good. We got to put big spaces between, those mistakes, and it was there was a problem last year, and there's a question about it, and so I don't mind making it noted to him. However we need to do, we got to get this done. He's capable of being a terrific player, and part of it is he's got to play really sharp and clean and get rid of that stuff.
Pleased with Tom Johnson and Shamar Stephen coming into this group here. What is it about their mix with Jared and Nas that really stands out?
They're really different players. I mean, they're not, you think same place, same color uniforms, they'd be the same guys. They're not at all. Tom is a very savvy, quick twitch, big effort guy, chase the football like crazy, inside pass rush guy, and Shamar is a big, thick, studly, big hands, big strong hands, getting off blocks and filling up line of scrimmage. And he's a really good pursuit guy. He's already demonstrated real good sense for where the ball's going and some schemes and stuff. I'm really anxious to see how that pans out in the next few weeks. But there's no doubt that those guys are going to play for us and help us. There's no doubt in my mind. They're different totally. They won't play the same role, but they'll be on the field at the same time at times.
I know you guys have had guys with chips on their shoulders throughout the year. Tom was a guy who played NFL Europe once upon a time. Our 7th round pick in his own right. Does that fit the mold of the type of guy you had?
Yeah, I don't know if I've said it to you guys now. I thought I might have said it, but I wish we found him 6-7 years ago. When we first got here, he's one of our guys. I mean, he's got the chip on his shoulder, and he shows it day in and day out by the way he approaches his work, his mentality. He wants to practice every day. He doesn't want to come off the field. He wants to prove it and show it. I mean, he's fantastic, and we love the fact that he's in that room he's got a lot of young guys with him. I mean, he's going to be a fantastic influence on those guys.
What do you want to see out of the defense in kind of their first game-like situation as a unit? With
see them run real fast and hit real hard. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. The game can get spoiled if we can't stay on top, so we have to take care of the deep ball and any long plays that come up. But really, we want to see them running, hitting, and having fun playing the scheme. The first guys don't play a whole lot in this game, and so we'll see a lot of young guys throughout the course of this game, and so we're going to find out kind of what their nature is all about. They've shown us a lot, but this is the real deal now. So.
One guys, even though you're not going to see them in the game necessarily, how do you feel like they as a unit have
I didn't say that. I didn't say I said not a lot. Don't send them that message. Don't send them that message.
You're not going to see them as much in the preseason. How do you feel like the ones as a unit have come together?
I feel really confident in the front 7. Really, and I've said this, we have the ability to rotate our front 4 guys, and keep them fresh and keep them strong. They could be pretty flashy for us, and we can play big too. We can get big at the line of scrimmage. Whatever we need to do to stop the run, we can do. So, with Bobby and KJ running the show, I think we can be real effective up there, and that's where it starts. If you can't stop the running game, you're dead. So it all begins there.
Coach, what are impressions of Nick Nunette so far in camp?
Nicky's had a really good camp. He had what happened in the off season. Check that. When in the break that we had, he found his way to get his back really squared away. His back has been a nuisance to him for a couple of years, and he's clean right now and getting through it, and that's really allowed him just to be regularly out there and growing. He's a really good catcher. He knows our system the best of any of our guys. He's real versatile, and he's a good competitive kid for us.
Do you know anything more about Beyond Jordan and what you want to do?
No, we're kind of shooting for the end of preseason to see where he is, really. It'll take us that long before we get back to him.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thanks.